Greetings, humanoids of the internet! My name is Bob, and I'll be your captain today. Our flight will take us into outer freaking space, and hopefully catch an asteroid, or perhaps not. As well, this is episode 112 of Journey into Space! Not sure what our status really is on the... I don't know whether I had to intersect already or not with the asteroid. I think last thing I was trying to do was to align myself with the asteroid's orbit, but I don't know if we have an intersect at the present time. We will work on that, perhaps. Perhaps we will work on that. Oh, it didn't crash. I didn't stop recording for the transition, and it didn't crash. That's very good. Let's see if it works this time. It didn't crash again. That's highly excellent. Excellent. Okay. Alrighty. Where is... Okay, still tracking the mystery object. I do not have it intersect as of yet. Let me work on that. Okay, well, I don't have an intersect. What I have is a very close swing by, and then once we get closer, we can kind of narrow it down, I think. I hope. Nuclear power. Okay, why don't we have a transition between now and now? Just for the sake of time. Okay. Okay, let's use the RCS. Well, that's not really very good, is it? No, we'll work with it. And that's not even... That's a year away. Yes, that's a year away. Well, let's warp out a little bit and see if any more promising. Let's get this thing out of Kerman's orbit for one. Out of Kerman's sphere of influence, put it that way. Okay. Now, it's going to catch up with me and pass me. Well, how come the SAS is not? Oh, whatever. Yeah, what's going on? Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit risky. don't really have an intersect. We're going to get close, and it's not going to take us a year to do it, but we don't have an intersect. So I'm going to experiment with doing the same sort of thing I would do in docking. I would, which is I go, I switch this to target, and then I go retrograde. Okay, we're going in the right direction. We may spend a lot of fuel doing this. Okay. And then let us there is the direction to the where is the prograde indicator? Prograde. Let me work this out. Okay, I got the encounter down to about 3,000 kilometers about a year from now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and head out there and then see what I can do to get that a little tighter when I get closer in. Okay, this is one finicky piece of shit. I'm unable to get it down below. Well, right now it's about 4 kilometers. So we're just going to warp on in and try our best when we get there. Yep. Try our best when we get there is what we're going to do. It looks like we're even really on the same plane, even though it says sending node 0. Shit. That's Kerman. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, we are on the same plane. Okay. Let's scooch on in a little bit. Still 2 days away. Scooch in a little more. About there. Now let's see if it appears on my scopes. Appears on my radar scopes. Well, it's fairly close by. I should be able to target. You point right at it. Oh, that's right away from it. That's right at it. Well, what happens if we give it a little thrust? Wrong thing happens. This is a lot harder than going to a planet. I'll slow it down to about 10 meters a second, I think. Actually, we'll slow it down to 0. And then we will move in its direction. I think. I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yep, come on. Yep. Okay, I should be heading right for it. And not very fast. That's not showing up on my screens or anything. Go ahead and give it a good solid 15 meters a second. Okay. I don't know why that's increased. Well, our distance between us and them is decreasing, so that's positive. This may take a while. Okay, it has finally showed up on my radar screen. I need to do a course correction right quick to get me heading right back towards it. 15 clicks away. Come on. Well, let's go ahead and slow down also. This has become a right royal pain in the behind. No, it'd be nice to add to my rock collection though. We'll slow down about 10 meters a second. Okay. Deploy the Claw of Death. Arm. What does that mean? Let's find out. Oh, yes. That deploys the Claw of Death. Lights on. Claw of Death deployed. Alright, let's go warp in a little bit. I'm actually able to grab this sumbitch. I'll be quite impressed with myself. Well, I can see it. I can actually physically see the object, not just the marker where the object is. I can physically see the object we are trying to encounter. Asteroids in real life are really interesting things. They don't get as much attention as like Mars and stuff, which, you know, Mars is very cool too, but in terms of if we're ever going to make use of raw materials from space, we're probably going to be from asteroids. Let's go ahead and... Okay, let's go ahead and decrease speed. Not that much. Let's go ahead and get it in the bubble. Okay. And that will be an asteroid. I may have to break for lunch any second now, but hopefully we'll get capture before that happens. Okay. Well, this may take a while. Okay, we're coming up on it. Go ahead and slow our little butts down. I said slow our little butts down. I should have put more RCS on this sucker. Well, that was rough, but that worked. That was real rough, but it worked. No parts appear to be broken. Let's send this boy on an EVA. Send him to explore. Actually, we're going to put him back inside. We're going to hit F5. We're going to send him out to explore. Turn your lights on. Looks like you take samples of this thing. Maybe it has to have some gravity before you can take samples of it. Okay. Okay. I might want to undock and re-dock closer to some sort of center of gravity here, because I can guess that probably that's not the center of gravity where it's got it. I got it now. Would be my wild guess. We were going probably about 3 meters a second when we had bounce down, which I would think, well, probably a tough frame could probably handle 3 meters a second, but that's pretty iffy, I would think. Well, and actually, with a real asteroid, what would probably happen is that the ship would go plowing into it, dispersing all its little parts in a million directions. So probably on a real asteroid encounter, that would have been a bad idea. But fortunately, this is not a real asteroid encounter. Okay, center of balance. Probably we're not there. It'd be just my random guess. That's about centered as far as up and down. Let's try this. Okay. That looks a bit more centered than it did before. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pause it. Not really pause it. We're going to end this video here, and the next time we will be trying to pilot this thing back home, which may be easier said than done. And hopefully Jebediah won't be lost in space forever. That would be a real drag. And hopefully this thing doesn't weigh 80 tons. Oh, cool. Rename asteroid. Okay, target center of mass. Thank you. That didn't do me think of good, did it? Stop bobbling. Well, I don't have any kind of prograde or retrograde. Don't bang into the asteroid, please. I don't have got a prograde or retrograde indicator, so. Arm that. So what we'll do is we'll just aim towards what it thinks is the right spot. You're really getting awful wobbly. And move in for the kill. Okay. Alright, well, maybe I'm centered, maybe I'm not. Who knows? No, I don't look centered, but what the hell. Okay, I guess that's all for right now. And next time we will be trying to pilot this Beehotch back to Kerbin, if possible. Hopefully Jebediah won't run out of fuel and be lost in space forever, because that would suck. Okay, that's all for right now. Goodbye.